Hey, miss. All right, I bang out another one of these today, and I'm happy to be flowing with you. So let's go ahead and ground down through our sit bones. Let the crown of the head sail up to the sky. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Relax and release in the jawline. And just begin to take notice of your breath. Can you start to regulate your breath? So free, open, and flowing. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. And nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Come into a space of gratitude, giving gratitude to love, to this earth, and the indigenous peoples of this land. Give gratitude for this practice and for Black and Brown people as the original creators of the practice. We give gratitude for our bodies and for ourselves, our ancestors, and our own lineage. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to today, take the time to do so now. Slowly blink open the eyes, come back into the room and into the space. You can do some slow look arounds the room, maybe doing like a scan, and then that opposite way, scan up, slowly. So moving with the eyes, rather than always having our eyes straight on and ahead. Look to your left, and then move your eyes through center line and look to your right. Really look. Come back to center, and then roll and look up. See if you can relax your brow as you're looking up. And then slowly release and look down. Lift the crown of the head, tuck the chin, look down the bridge of the nose, but then see if you can look between both eyes as well. Slowly bring yourself back to center line, blink a couple of times. Let's stir the pot. So slowly moving ourselves through center, engaging the low belly, massaging through the organs. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1, and then take it back that opposite way. Trying to keep your sit bones attached to the floor. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Hands come to knees, pull heart and chest high. Exhale, pull. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Maybe you roll back. Try to still continue to pull yourself forward as you're rolling back though. And then let yourself surrender into it. And then inhale, chest pulls high. Exhale. Come all the way to the end of the breath. Pull yourself back. Round into the upper part of the back. The chin pulls in towards the chest. Two more breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. Slowly bring yourself back to center and roll yourself out. And slowly bring yourself back to center line. Let's go ahead and come down onto our backs today. I spent the morning, if you do not have these, girl, this is Core Gorgeous. And then this guy here is from Therapy Ball Plus, the roll model. Okay. Both, the Core Gorgeous looks like this. Both are so good in terms of starting to get into some deeper fascia stuff and then through like the belly as well, like massaging organs. So if, I'll just send you some. I will just send you some because I have an extra set of these. Regardless, I'm gonna send you some because I think that there's some things that like you would really like, and it's very low effort, but a lot of release. Like it's essentially like you just rolling yourself out over like these balls. Like you definitely have to ground yourself and breathe, but it is so, it's just so worth it at the end of it. So, but we'll talk more about that on a phone call. All right, go ahead and come down and onto your back. Hands come down to the belly. We're gonna focus on some like slow breath work today. So inhale, breath comes into the chest first. Hold at the top. And then exhale. You slowly feel the body deflate. And then inhale. Exhale. You're gonna take your hands over your rib cage and your fingertips are gonna just slightly overlap. Thumbs, obviously not, but on the inhale, you're gonna breathe into your rib cage. So it's right below your bust line. And then you're gonna inhale. Filling up through the rib cage, your fingers should start to come apart, and then exhale. Inhale again. Come all the way to the top. See if you can take another sip in. And see if you can take in one more sip. Exhale. Fingers slowly slide back together. Okay, same thing down on the belly. Fingers kind of overlap in a comfortable part of the belly space. Chin tucks in towards chest, and then inhale. We breathe into our belly this time. Expanding our bellies until our fingers start to come apart. And then exhale. Fingers slowly drift back together. Inhale. Exhale. One more time this side. And then exhale. Go ahead and slowly bring a little bit of movement through your knees. Inhaling and exhaling just as you slowly move back and forth side to side. But staying with your breath the whole time. If you have one of these balls, this is how I started off this morning. You can always use a pillow underneath you. But definitely put the ball here, and I was like this all morning. right? So back and forth, side to side, just massaging through. It's pretty soft. There's a lot of give, like to the ball itself, but it's not too abrasive on the low back, I find. So moving back and forth, side to side, whether you're on the ball or on your back, and then slowly you can go ahead and release. Take the soles of both feet up to the sky, flex through the toes, big inhale, press the legs away from you. Big inhale. And exhale. 2 more, big inhale. And exhale. Really press the legs away. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale, and see if you can slowly tuck your tail and lift here, and it's a slow movement. You go for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Big inhale. Exhale, put a bend in the knees and take the ball. If you have a ball, you can take it in between your legs. You can also take a block in between your legs. And then set the soles of the feet down. Squeeze the block or the ball, and then lift through the hips. Big inhale. Rock back and forth, side to side. Bring your hands underneath you. Still squeezing the ball. And breathing into the low part of the belly. Exhale, hold. 2 more breaths. Exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Rock back and forth, side to side. Squeeze the ball or the block. And maybe you take the block, you set it underneath your sacrum, or you bring it up a little bit higher. If you have the block there, I'm like, me using a block is gonna be much better to demonstrate this. Okay. So deep back bends, right? So essentially, this is just camel, right? If you're thinking about if you were here instead, dropping back into it, right? So nice deep inhale. It's just a different foundation placement with the feet. And let your low belly just slowly relax. So breathe into the belly. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. A lot of times after big meals, you'll have that rock that sits like in the base of your belly. If you prop yourself up and breathe into it to help kind of create space, it'll start to move and shift around so it's not like lodged down. And I think a lot of people think like, anyway, just an inversion, a mini inversion works wonders. And then slowly take it down to its second height and prop it. You're gonna probably wanna go at more of an angle, right? So it's on the edge of the block. And so you can press into this here, and you can kind of hold here in terms of the spine space. Again, you can use the ball. It's just a different level of support. And then you just slowly make your way up your back with the block. Just being mindful of that edge and not snapping down, right? Like, slowly release, walk the block up 1 more time if you can. Chin tucked in towards the chest. You can weight yourself down with your hands here. And then come out of it by pressing up through the soles of the feet, lifting through the hips and coming down and off of the block. Hug the knees into the chest. Hands can come back behind the thighs or around the front part of the shins. Let the back of the head come down to the mat and pull down through the chin. Release. Go ahead and let your legs come out to the sides, flex here through your feet. This is also one that you can take up on the block. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, girl. Big inhale. Exhale. Oh my God. One more time, big inhale. Really press through the soles of the feet. Look at the extension. And then slowly pull your legs back to center line and take the soles of the feet down to the earth. So that one on a block. Hips lift. I would say lowest height first to start. Marlene sometimes recommends, and check out one of her, she's not doing really any online classes right now, but she recommends placing the block like down lower, closer to your tailbone. So legs come up. Think about relaxing and releasing in the tops of the thighs. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Then exhale slowly. Feet pull back down. And we're just gonna walk ourselves up through heights of the block on this one to see how we can move with it. So again, low back or sacrum, maybe closer to the tailbone. Hold on to the block and take the legs out. Continuing to breathe here. Two more big breaths. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Squeeze in the inner part of the thighs. Put a bend in the knees. Last time. If you can get up to this height, be mindful of your neck. Nice deep inhale. Ground down through the shoulders. Hold on to the block. Legs come up. Big inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. So again, inversion. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale slowly. Pull from the inner part of the thighs. Legs come high. Put a bend in the knees. Maybe one leg and then the other. Maybe pick them both up again. And then one leg, and then the other. Engage your glutes as you lift up off the block and come back down. Rock the legs back and forth, side to side. Opening up through the inside and the outsides of the hips. And slowly press out through the soles of the feet. Opening up through the hips. Hands rest down on the pelvis, the low belly. Let some blood flow come back into your legs. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Stay with your breath here. Big inhale. I'm just gonna check the time. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, flex the toes towards the face. Take the arms out overhead. Reach back behind you. Long body stretch, big inhale. Maybe windshield wiper the feet back and forth, side to side. Exhale, slowly release, let your arms tent here, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Relax through the low belly, the outsides of the hips. Tailbone is tucked, but you're not squeezing the muscles in your butt. And slowly bring the hands down to the sides, palms face up to the sky. Coming into Shavasana. Slowly, you stay there. Slow your breath. Coming back into that easy, controlled space of breath. Girl, that is gonna be a good one for you. It's gonna be a good one for you. I always like to say that it's usually not in the postures where you see the change. It's like when you're walking down the street, something just pops and you're like, oh yes, I've never felt that before. So, all right, Oracle deck for the day. I've been in it, girl. I need to go to the grocery store after this. But the guy was like, do you ever take a break? It's like, no. No, I just manage my time. All right. Something to take with you today until our next class. Wisdom. Learning, joy, art, music. The goddess Sarasvati holds a musical instrument in two hands and extends her other arms outward in joy. She stands at the door to the temple, encouraging you to enter a new period of learning and exploration. This card heralds a time of deepening wisdom for you. It may be gained through personal investigation or through school or other formal courses of study. Don't dismiss this potential for learning. There's profound gratification that comes from this pursuit, whatever the subject may be. It's possible that your path of study will relate to some form of art or music. If you have interest in these or other creative endeavors, now would be the time to dive right in. Take a class or go to a museum or surround yourself with music and art forms that bring you joy. The swans represent the connection between heart and mind. And as you open your mind to greater understanding and joyous new experiences, your heart will glow with inner satisfaction. In addition, your life force will sing with beauty, grace, and irresistible attraction. Affirmation: I always choose to learn and grow. The music and art of life inspires me. I think that's a good one to take into this final week of the new year. I hope that was helpful. I do want to get to these balls, so I'm pretty sure I saved your address in I need a personal assistant. I need somebody, I need to manifest this. I need someone to help me organize some of my things. That's where I'm at. But with that said, I'm pretty sure I have your address still. I'm gonna get you these because I've wanted to send you a Christmas gift, and I feel like that would be the best thing to send to you for sure. Because it just takes the practice to a whole different level. Especially if you're floating at home, might as well get as weird as you want with it. Like I literally was like rolling on the ball like this morning. You know, but honestly, I feel like a once a month, like if you can't like make it to a massage or anything like that, like you can do this stuff at home, you know, like, and these like to work your feet too. Yes, girl. So, that being said, I will talk with you soon, and I'll be in touch if I don't have your actual address, but I'm pretty sure I do. All right, I love you, and I will see you next time.